This week, the news about your health may be overwhelming, but remember that every tear you shed is seen and counted by the Lord, who will turn your sorrow into strength. When the news hits, it might feel like your world is crashing down, but know that God's arms are ready to catch you, to heal your heart, and to give you peace beyond understanding. The tears that come this week will not be in vain. God is using this moment to draw you closer, to refine you, and to prepare you for an unimaginable breakthrough. This week's unexpected news will bring tears, but those tears will water the seeds of faith, growth, and miraculous healing that God is already planting in your life. Though the news you receive may shake you to your core, trust that God is still the ultimate healer, and He will guide you through every tearful moment with His grace. As you face this week's unexpected health news, let your tears be a testament to your faith in God's promise to never leave nor forsake you in your time of need. God sees the tears that will fall this week, and He has already woven them into a tapestry of healing, comfort, and divine intervention that will astonish you. The tears that come from this week's news are not a sign of defeat, but a powerful release, making way for the healing light of God's love to shine through. Even as you shed tears over unexpected news, know that God's presence is with you, offering comfort and the promise of restoration in His perfect time. This week, you may find yourself in tears over the news you receive. But remember, every tear you cry is a prayer that God hears, and He is already working on your healing. The news this week might bring you to tears, but those tears will cleanse your spirit, making room for the profound peace and healing that only God can provide. When tears flow because of the news you receive, know that God is close to the brokenhearted and will cradle you in His arms of love and healing. This week's unexpected health news will be challenging, but let your tears be the beginning of a journey where God shows you the depth of His healing power. Your tears this week will not go unnoticed by God. He sees every drop and is working tirelessly to bring about your healing in ways that will leave you in awe. As tears fall in response to the news you receive, hold on to the truth that God is the great physician, and He is already writing a story of miraculous recovery. This week, as you receive news that brings tears to your eyes, trust that God's plan for your life is still good, and He will bring beauty from the ashes of this moment. God knows the tears you will cry this week, and He has already prepared a path of healing, comfort, and peace that will guide you through this difficult time. The unexpected news about your health may bring you to tears, but those tears are not the end. They are the beginning of a powerful testimony of God's healing grace. As the tears fall this week, remember that God's love is constant, His healing is certain, and His plan for your life is full of hope and a future. This week's news may bring tears, but through those tears, God is revealing a deeper strength within you and a greater healing that is yet to come. When you hear the news that brings you to tears, know that God is already at work, turning your pain into a powerful testimony of His unfailing love. This week, the news you receive may be hard to bear, but let your tears be a reminder that God is near, ready to bring healing and comfort in ways beyond your understanding. God sees the tears you will cry this week and has already prepared a way through the pain, leading you to a place of healing and renewed hope. The tears that come from this week's unexpected news are not the end. They are the prelude to a miraculous chapter where God's healing power is revealed. As you face the news this week that brings you to tears, remember that God is your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. This week's unexpected health news may bring tears, but those tears will cleanse your soul and open the door for God's healing touch to work within you. Even in the midst of tears this week, trust that God is at work, bringing about a healing that will surpass all understanding and fill your heart with peace. The news you receive may bring you to tears, but those tears are the first step in a journey where God will reveal His power to heal and restore you completely. As tears fall this week, let them be a reminder that God is with you, comforting you, and working behind the scenes to bring about your healing. This week, as you face news that brings you to tears, hold on to the truth that God is the ultimate healer and will guide you through this storm to a place of peace. Though the news may bring tears this week, God is already preparing a blessing that will turn those tears into tears of joy and gratitude. The tears you cry this week are watering the seeds of a miraculous healing that God has already begun to cultivate within you. As the tears fall this week, let them be a reminder that God's love is always near, ready to heal your wounds and lift your spirit. The unexpected news this week may bring you to tears, but those tears are not the end of your story. They are the beginning of a new chapter filled with God's grace and healing. This week's tears will not be wasted. God is using every drop to cleanse your soul, heal your body, and bring you closer to the peace He has promised. The news you hear this week may break your heart, but trust that God is already at work mending it, one tear at a time, with His infinite love. As you face the tears this week, know that God's healing hands are already at work, bringing restoration and wholeness in ways you cannot yet see. The tears that flow this week are a part of God's divine plan to cleanse, heal, and renew your spirit in preparation for the blessings ahead. This week's unexpected health news may bring tears, but those tears will soon turn into tears of joy as you witness the miraculous ways God is healing you. As you shed tears this week, let them be a reminder that God is the ultimate healer, and He is already working to bring comfort and restoration into your life. The tears you cry this week are not a sign of weakness, but of your deep trust in God, who is with you in every moment, guiding you towards healing. When the news this week brings you to tears, remember that God is with you, holding you close, and ready to turn your sorrow into strength. This week's tears will not be in vain. God is using them to prepare your heart for the profound healing and peace that only He can provide. As the tears fall this week, trust that God is already at work, turning your pain into a powerful testimony of His love and healing grace. The news you receive this week may bring tears, but those tears are a sign that God is near, ready to bring healing and restoration in ways beyond your imagination. This week's unexpected news may bring you to tears, but let those tears be a prayer, calling upon God's healing power and His promise of peace. The tears you cry this week are a powerful release, making way for the healing that God is already bringing into your life. As you face the tears this week, know that God is with you, ready to comfort you and bring you through this difficult time with His unfailing love. The tears that come this week are a sign that God is already at work, turning your pain into a testimony of His incredible healing power. This week, the news you receive may bring you to tears, but know that God's grace is sufficient, and He is already working to heal and restore you. When the tears fall this week, let them be a reminder that God is near, ready to heal your heart and guide you through this challenging time. The tears you shed this week are not a sign of defeat, but a powerful testament to your faith in God's ability to heal and renew your spirit. As you face this week's unexpected health news, let your tears be a prayer, inviting God's healing presence into your life. The tears that fall this week are a part of God's divine plan, preparing your heart for the healing and peace that He is already bringing into your life. This week's news may bring tears, but those tears will soon give way to joy as you witness the incredible healing power of God at work in your life. The tears you cry this week are a powerful expression of your faith in God, who is already working to heal and restore you. As the tears fall this week, remember that God is with you, holding you close, and ready to bring comfort and healing into your life. The tears that come this week are a sign that God is near, ready to heal your wounds and bring peace to your heart. This week, as you face unexpected health news, let your tears be a reminder that God's love is always with you, guiding you through every trial. The news you receive this week may bring you to tears, but those tears are the beginning of a powerful journey where God will show you His healing grace. The tears you cry this week are not the end of your story. They are the beginning of a new chapter filled with God's love and healing power. As the tears fall this week, trust that God is already at work, turning your pain into a testimony of His incredible power to heal and restore. This week's tears are a part of God's divine plan, preparing your heart for the healing and peace that He is already bringing into your life. The tears you shed this week are a powerful release, making way for the healing that God is already bringing into your life. As you face this week's unexpected health news, let your tears be a prayer, inviting God's healing presence into your life.